Now, Raw Story is reporting that the county clerk in Kentucky that's continued to deny marriage licenses to same-sex couples is still refusing to back down, even after a Supreme Court order. Now, this is Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis, and Raw Story writes that she had emerged from her office on Tuesday morning after some couples were denied the licenses. Now, she asked a couple, David Moore and David Ermold, who have been rejected 4 times, to leave the premises. Now, in response to that, like, no, we're not going to leave. We're here to get a marriage license that's due to us by law. By law, you cannot keep us from getting a marriage license. Well, in response to that, she says, well, you're going to have a long day. You're going to have a long day. Now, in response to that, there were people in the room that said, praise the Lord and stand your ground. That already, to me, is disturbing. Yeah, go ahead and not do your job. We're going to sit back and cheer you not doing your job. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, the couple then asked, on whose authority now is she denying the people their legal marriage licenses? As I said, it's legal. Her response was, well, it's on God's authority. God told me. God came down and said, hey, you better not allow these guys to get a marriage license or you're going to hell. Now, I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. And when it comes to the law, look, God don't run your office, bitch. You know who runs it? We the people. That's who runs that office. We don't live in a theocracy. And essentially the SCOTUS said, yeah, you're right, we don't live in a theocracy. You have to do your job. And if you're not going to do your job, then you need to leave, not hide in your office. Which for a while, that's what she was doing. She hid in her office with the blinds closed. No. If you have a job, you're supposed to do your job. It's just like if you're a Muslim guy and you don't want to handle pork, that's too fucking bad. Either you handle the pork, you get a new fucking job. If you don't want to sign marriage certificates for everyone, as is the law, then you need to find a different job. Maybe you should go be a nun. That sounds like it's right up your alley. It's not like you can be a priest or anything, but you can be a nun. Go join a convent if you feel that strongly about your faith. Don't sit there and not do the job. And by the way, what happened to following the law? Well, don't follow the law and you won't, or follow the law and you won't get in trouble. If you don't follow the law, you're going to get in trouble. Well, here she is. She's about to get in trouble. In fact, there's a recent update to this. A federal judge has ordered this clerk and her staff to appear in court along with her, as I said, her deputy clerks, to explain why she shouldn't be held in contempt of court, according to Kentucky's Lexington Herald leader. Now, contempt of court is fairly serious. That is a fairly serious charge. You don't want to get contempt of court. But at the same time, that's what she's doing. Now, for me, look, she should face consequences for refusing to do her job. Now, I don't know if contempt of court and throwing her in jail is going to do all that much good. I don't agree with that. Now, I think that she should be removed. Now, it's not as simple as her being fired. They actually can't do that. She can be impeached and then removed, but can't actually be fired from that position. And I'm thinking that's what they'll have to do if she doesn't actually start doing her job. I don't want to see anybody thrown in jail, because then, of course, that's going to make her a martyr. A martyr for the cause. Somebody to rally around. Can you believe it? They threw her in prison for her faith. No, they threw her in jail for not doing her job that she swore to do. And she'd rather let her personal feelings get in the way to her doing her job and then not quitting. It'd be fine if, look, hey, you can believe whatever the fuck you want. But once you're in this, but when you're working for the government is secular. Which means you can't discriminate based on your religion.